Hello? Alright, my mic was muted. Sorry. Alright. Well, this is going to be the very last Sonic Heroes session. Come a long way, but, we're almost at the end, I guess. Let's see what Omochao has to say about Team Dark.
Team Dark stages are more difficult and recommended for the intermediate players.
Intermediate, not expert. So, before we begin, I just want to say the other teams didn't really have much of a plot. Team Sonic was just about stopping Eggman. Team Rose, Froggy and Chocola are kidnapped by supposedly Sonic, so they have to find them. And Team Chaotix just needs money to pay the rent. Team Dark has the most intricate story. It definitely matters. Well, for one, Shadow's back. If you remember at the end of Adventure 2, he kind of died. But, this game also connects to a later game titled Shadow the Hedgehog. So, I'd say out of all the stories here, this one is definitely the most important. So let's see what we're getting ourselves into.
I'm counting on you guys.
Also, no, that is not Gamma. We'll get into that in a little bit.
This must be it. I found Eggman's secret treasure.
Alright, well that, ended the scuffle pretty quickly.
Now I get it. Now I know what this is all about. You're mad at Eggman for sealing you in this room. And you can't remember anything, can you?
That's right, Shadow has amnesia.
Then it's settled.
Forgot about the
Now
promise to
you two wake
Maria,
up so we can start
which
looking
is the
for
entire
Eggman
point of the
together.
game, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah, baby. This makes us a team.
I've never played Shadow the Hedgehog. I might stream it at some point. I don't have plans to do that for a while, though, because it's bad from what I hear. But, that's then, this is now. I'm not going to worry about the future.
You two ready?
Warning, immediate destruction if distracted.
Hope you can keep up with me.
Alright, here we go, Team Dark. I would say Team Dark is very, similar to Team Sonic in terms of gameplay. The main difference is that, their stages are a lot harder.
Take it from here.
But Shadow is very identical to Sonic.
Change formation.
Rouge
Sideways from
is the
here.
same with Tails. Omega is slightly different than Knuckles.
Here they come.
Omega, attack them.
Eggman's robots must be eliminated.
Yeah, no.
Here.
Yeah, so Team Dark and Team Sonic are probably the most similar teams. In terms of Team Rose and Team Chaotix, they're kind of similar to each other, but they each have their own strengths and weaknesses.
Chaos Inferno by pressing the Z button when the gate displayed at the top right corner.
Oh wait, that Team Blast is called Chaos Inferno. I never knew that.
You can immobilize the enemies, but only for the amount of energy in the game.
Alright, Team Blast is already filled. I'll save that for later.
They move when you approach them.
This is a job for Rouge.
Almost fell off. I wouldn't say Team Dark is like hard. It's definitely the trickiest out of all the campaigns the game has to offer. But it's not overwhelming. Don't be intimidated by this being the hard mode. It's not like too challenging. If you got this far in the game, if you've at least played like Team Sonic, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. I've not used Omega yet. I like to think of Omega as a better Vector, because he doesn't have that startup that causes him to get hit more often than not. Because as long as you mash the button, you're pretty much invincible.
I'll take it from here.
Damn, Omega. He's just... Kill. Yeah, Omega, he ain't too happy about Eggman putting him in that room with Shadow, so... he will make damn sure that Eggman doesn't live. Which, if I remember about Shadow the Hedgehog, a lot of the endings have Eggman dying by Shadow's hand, if anything, but Eggman dies. It's not canon, but it happens. Damn it, missed that last one. Alright. Let's do the flying formation. I think I did speed formation last time. It's been a little bit. I don't quite remember what I did with Team Sonic.
Minus gravity detected. Good.
Oh, a spiked ball. Okay, there's no threat of dying there, though, thankfully.
Step aside.
Ah, damn it, no goodies? That's a bummer.
Useless heaps of metal.
I'll eliminate them all.
No.
Just watch this.
Activating balance servo.
Whoa. Alright, I guess I'm over here. Alright, let's use Team Blast.
Chaos control.
Alright, so here's the thing about, what was it, Chaos Inferno?
Annihilate.
It's a screen nuke, but its special trait with cooldown is that, it freezes time around you, which sounds cool, but it's more harmful than helpful. You saw the goal ring freeze while cooldown was active. Say if you use Team Blast in an area where you need to beat a bunch of enemies to open the locked door, that door will remain locked until the flow of time is restored, so...
Just average.
Yeah, I think this is the worst Team Blast in the game. It can be helpful, but you're gonna be spending a lot of time waiting after you use it if you use it in the wrong place. Which is probably gonna happen this playthrough too, because I don't exactly remember what formations would be good for Team Blast.
Ancient civilization established on the sea.
This place is really beautiful.
Primary target is Eggman. Don't forget it.
Alright, Rouge, you want to take the right? God damn it. You try and just never get it.
Stand clear, and I'll open it.
Thanks, Omega.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Once again, I don't need to worry about the Chaos Emeralds because I got them all as Team Rose, so fuck them. I do want to do one special stage, though. I think I'll do that in, Grand Metropolis.
Annihilate.
Yeah, I don't think there's really a whole lot I can say about, Team Dark now that we're 4 campaigns in. There's not really a whole lot new to say. I've already went over the main premise with the team.
Why don't we try up there?
Yeah, I'll go up here. Went down there as Team Sonic, I remember that. Excuse me, I was in Rocket Excel? Whatever. guess to stay relevant, may as well talk about Sonic Central. Naturally, I don't like that line. Whoa, Shadow, dabbing on the haters. I see how it is. But, Sonic Central. They did not show off a whole lot. I'm gonna be real. So, I mean, we got info on Sonic Origins, which, I mean, that was kind of a given. Same thing with Sonic Frontiers, which I'm still not entirely convinced. They did show off a little more gameplay, but I'm not too big on what they showed off. Maybe if a demo drops, then again, demos can make or break a game at launch, so maybe not.
I'll take it from here.
Hey, where's the turtle going?
Numerous Hitman robots detected. Prepare attack mode.
I might buy Origins. I mean, I am a Sonic fan. I like the classic Sonic games a lot. I mean, 3 Knuckles is one of my favorite games of all time. 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. From what I gathered, they're remastered versions too, which is cool for a 3 Knuckles because that hasn't gotten an official remaster yet.
I'll take it from here.
When jumping in power formations to use fire launcher. I propel Shadow through towards the enemy.
Thanks, Omega. Whoa, 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 where am I going? Fuck, what else did they show off? Because it was such a nothing presentation. And there's all my rings.
I'll take it from here.
You want Sonic and Knuckles and Fall Guys? Well, they're in there. I think they also had a Tails costume, but they didn't show that off for 1 and 2. I don't give a shit about Fall Guys. Sue me. I said it. What are you gonna do about it? Cry?
Why don't we try a
I'm amazed that didn't crumble. It does with Team Sonic, but not Team Dark. It's very weird.
Emergency alert. Evacuate immediately.
You know what I could probably do? Use Team Blast here.
Chaos control.
I'm curious on what happens. Nice.
Things just got a little more interesting.
Can I get the 3rd line? No 3rd line? Alright, well. Hard mode my ass. A team player. This is who I am! God, I don't want to play that game. But I might have to at some point. How you doing, Baron? Welcome.
Power balance adjustment needed.
Okay, what the fuck is the grading criteria for Team Dark? Because I think with Team Sonic, it's all about your time, and that's what gets you A ranks. Is it enemies? I think Team Rose, it's like rings, chaotics, I don't fucking know. I don't know, it's weird. It seems like each team prioritizes different things for a good grade.
Primary target detected. Destroy Dr. Eggman.
You must be Omega. Is that any way to treat your creator? Now witness your master's real power.
Alright.
We're talking to you, Doctor.
This is revenge. Time to pay, Eggman. Charge, annihilate.
Watching the bot of you doing Kamari's solo fight. I was told that I should have used Lancet, but it's too late. Also, this fight is as easy as Omega. Look at that. Easy. I think Omega has the easiest time in that fight. Knuckles... Actually, it's probably the same for Knuckles and Omega. Still, easy fight. But like that fight against Seymour, God, what the hell was
Cruiser
that?
Battleship destroyed.
Like I had to cheese that fight just to get by. And people said I should have grinded. I'm like, no. I don't want to grind. Not now. That's 20 hours I'll never get back.
So, that Eggman is behind all of this.
Whatever it takes, he's mine. Any objections?
Negative.
Is this the energy plant?
That red liquid is being traded at high prices.
Eggman must have plans to control the energy.
He's got black market deals on energy.
Energy reaction detected. This path is moving forward.
They are scaled to Kamari's stats. If you seriously leveled him, they could have been hellish. Really? So it's a good thing that I didn't bother with him throughout the entire game.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
They did seem pretty weak.
Let's get moving.
So I should have guessed, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad it's like that because I don't give a shit about him.
Sucking the energy off the road.
Terminate all Eggman robots, regardless of their purpose.
Yo, what's up, Depper? How you doing? Happy birthday, man. Hope you're having a great day. What's new with you? Aside from being 1 year older. I missed that checkpoint, but you know what? It's too late.
Level up. Annihilation.
I'll take it from here. Go.
Here they come.
Annihilation. Ready.
Easy.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Eradicate.
Good.
Shadow, can you please get off? Thank you.
Level up.
Annihilate.
Okay, well, I guess I'm not getting that. I didn't think I'd have the homing attack up there.
Minus gravity detected.
Oh, great. Even more hell. Just what I don't want to hear. Alright. Fine. We'll see what happens.
Just as planned.
Am I very close to that point of despair, or am I in the clear for like another stream or two?
Let's go.
It's past midnight, so it's technically not my B-day anymore. Aw. Regardless, I hope you had a great birthday, man. You've earned it. Let's go this way. Hell yeah.
Natural.
What do you mean, power? No, let's go fast.
Come on. Good.
You could possibly get there next stream? Yeah, that sounds, like I'm not in for a good time.
I'll take it from here. Good. Go.
Oh well, it is what it is, and I'll maybe find a way to get through it. But,
I'll take it from here.
yeah, if it's anything like that fight, ugh. I'm gonna have to cheese it again, probably.
Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire.
Level up.
Eradicate.
Nope. Damn it. Thought I could light speed dash under there. But you know what? This works just as fine.
I'll take it from here.
I can use Shadow. What are you talking about? Look at that. I don't need flying formation. Fuck you.
Let's have Shadow handle this.
What else did they do in the Sonic Central? Oh yeah, they brought back Mephiles for the Sonic Forces mobile game that nobody cares about because nobody likes Sonic Forces. And
When grinding,
he's not pronounced Mephiles, he's pronounced Mephiles.
use the control stick to balance.
Like one of those guys wearing fedoras being like "Milady," but it's Mephilis. No wonder Mephilis has his own gamer pad.
Come on.
There we go. No, thank you. Yeah, exactly. That's how they said it. Mephilis. Can Rocket Excel please work? Also, damn, 5 minutes into this stage.
Just watch this.
Dab on the haters.
Good. Come on.
Well, there's death number 1 because I tried a homing attack him, but that didn't work because I'm an idiot apparently. Oh my fucking god. Alright, I'm not gonna bother.
Go.
Now Rocket Excel works, and now it doesn't. Alright, what are physics? Alright, down here I go, I guess.
Good.
Annihilate, annihilation, annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah, flying formation was definitely better for this.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
See ya.
I'll take it from here. Just watch this.
Almost done anyway.
Just watch this.
Keep dabbing.
Good.
Annihilation.
Damn it, Shadow, you missed one.
Mission completed.
Alright, I probably didn't get a good rank on that because I died once.
What's wrong with me?
Don't be so hard on yourself, Shadow, jeez. It's like that you could create your character, but it was about all four. Yeah, the OC was pretty much like the only unique thing. Other than that, it was just the bare bones boost gameplay. What are physics? A miserable little pile of observations on the nature of the world. But enough talk. I'll make you eat those words. I tried jumping there, but I guess not. Alright, well, you guys remember this stage. Kind of repetitive, so try doing that with the hard mode. Nothing's really gonna change there, except the elevator sequence I know is faster with Team Dark. It's a little too late, Omega. Oh, you mean these guys? Okay, that's fine.
I'm sure it's very easy to fly from here. Level up!
And you, thank you.
I guess I'm out.
Yeah, I should be using Rouge. She's level 3.
Anytime now.
Nice.
We're off! We're off just as planned.
Apparently they want speed formation for this. I can see why now. See ya, suckers.
Chaos control.
Also, before you ask, if you don't get any Chaos Emeralds as Team Dark, Shadow still uses a Chaos Emerald, so continuity error. Then again, they don't expect you to play this mode first anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
There's someone there.
Peekaboo. And my team up to level 3 pretty fast, though.
Come on. This is the ultimate power. Good.
Is this Skylanders Sonic Edition? Dude. I'm not a Spyro fan, but I understand the pain of Skylanders.
Good.
Let's take care of them first.
I'll take it from here. Any time now. You got it.
Yeah, I think I had to do this.
Right. You got it.
Yeah, look at that. I'm a speedrunner, baby.
I'll take it from here.
This guy with the towers, yeah.
I'll take it from here.
Omega would be the kind of robot to throw his allies without remorse. He absolutely would.
Just watch this.
I'll take it from here. Okay. All right.
What is? All right. I'm kind of curious to see what's over there. Or, all right, whatever. I'll just go up. What the fuck, game? I can't do a no-hit run, it seems. It's over here. You would think a key, but I guess not.
I'll take it from here.
These fireballs sure are pretty, but they look kind of dangerous.
They're just sprites, Rouge. What are you talking about?
Come on.
Yeah, fuck it.
Annihilate.
Chaos control.
The path should open up anyway, right? Nope. Yeah, this is the problem with Team Dark's Team Blast.
I'll take it from
I have
here.
to wait for cooldown to end to proceed. The timer does freeze, which is nice. So you're not like losing out on time, but you're not also speed running either.
I'll take it from here.
All right, I see you, Quasar. I got a water bottle right here. I was prepared. Here we go. Thank you for the hydrate, Redeem Man. My friggin' dude, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you.
Annihilation.
We'll just speed.
I'll take it from here.
So, what is this? Wings. Oh! They expect me to fly over.
Okay.
Who's that? Super Spyro. I could not read the numbers. Thank you for the follow. How are you? This is, Eggulator. Nice and scrambled. I did have the original copy growing up, but I lost it. So no, it's not original hardware. But it is what it is. It's an Xbox controller. It actually works kind of well for this game. Well, can I do it? No! No! I was so close! Alright, whatever.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah, Xbox One. I forget what it's called, Power A controller? It's a very specific type of third-party Xbox controller. It has 2 buttons on the back sides. Just in case you want to map any buttons there to your liking. I recommend it, though. It's pretty comfortable.
I'll take it from here.
Just as planned.
What do they say? We were literally talking about Spyro 5 minutes ago, yeah.
Chaos control.
Destroy Eggman's bagel.
This is the ultimate power.
At least I got my Team Blast back, but I still gotta wait. Probably don't even need Team Blast for this upcoming part. What's up here? Level up. Okay, I assume those two are their level ups as well, but I'm already level 3, so it doesn't matter.
Look, it's rising up from below.
Emergency alert. Use the outdoor.
So considering how much I struggled with this area as a kid, you can imagine my frustrations with this as Team Dark, the harder mode.
Take it from here.
But again, I'm a veteran at this game now, so it doesn't matter to me. I say as I can't grab that, thank you.
Those barrier generators look just like the machines we saw earlier. If we destroy the robots, the devices should fall too.
Depth perception? There we go. Should be a couple enemies up here, right? Yeah. Nice.
I'll take it from here. Go.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Definitely was long, but it wasn't as long as I thought. 7 minutes, never mind, that was pretty long.
Perfect as always.
Okay, how was that an A rank? I got an E in Grand Metropolis, but I got an A here and I took like 7 minutes. What is this grading system for this team? I don't understand it.
Man, who are those creeps over there?
What's up, SBO?
Yes, depth perception is absolutely a
What do
suggestion.
you think you're doing?
It's not a
here?
reliable suggestion, but suggestion. Wow, I can't speak.
Its adversary, perhaps.
You mean the bad guys?
You guys don't fool me. I know what you're after. Better stay out of my way.
All right, you know how these go. Tornado to win.
All right, then let's do it.
Don't instigate the fight, Charmy.
Here we go. Step back. Let us get the doctor first.
I'll find Eggman's treasure first.
Eggman is mine. Get out of our way.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think I knocked them off. I think I saw Espio and Charmy just walk off the edge.
You should thank me for letting you live.
What are you talking about? They fell to their death. Charmy might be okay because he can fly, but Espio and Vector? Nah. They're pancakes on the ground now. Oh boy. One more time with the crappy pinball physics. I can manage. I don't mind Casino Park. It's not
I wonder.
as fun as
Well,
I'd
those
like,
guys
but
were
it's not
definitely up to no
terrible to
good.
me.
Enemies detected 200 meters ahead. Initiating battle mode.
Hey guys, wait for me.
Chris, Sid.
Our top priority is Eggman. Don't forget that. No time to waste.
You're
No,
too
put me back
serious,
up.
Omega. You got it.
Oh god. Oh god. Please just put me back up. I want to see if I can get the VIP table as Team Dark. I did it with Team Sonic. But I just want to make sure I can get it with the other Hedgehog.
Come on. Naturally.
Annihilation.
May as well. Just to hear the funky special stage music one more time.
Worthless consumer models.
Maybe I shouldn't be Omega. I think his bigger frame might be a problem for pinball.
Let's go.
These three haven't convinced me they're more hardcore than Team Pay Us or We'll Break Your Legs Chaotix. Well, Omega just wants to kill. He wants to kill robots and he wants to kill Eggman. He
Going up there.
shows no remorse. Shadow has amnesia, but he's always been an edgy bitch. Oh god. Here's the thing, Quasar. I know you just redeemed Speak to Me, Tommy. I don't know if the battery still works. We'll see. I don't even know if you could hear it. It was faint. The microphone caught a little bit of it. Just a bit. I don't know if you heard that, though. If not, I'll refund your points. It's no big deal. Can I please get up?
Press the A button to stop the wheel from spinning when inside the big slot
Let me
machine.
up. Let me up, please. Oh god, let me up. Ah! Alright, alright, alright. We're getting there. We are getting there. No! No!
Press the A button to stop the wheel from spinning when inside the big slot machine.
You sure? Alright, if you say so. You said you are tearing me apart, Lisa, in case you were curious. I just want to get up. Holy shit. Holy shit. Stop putting me here. Thank you. Holy shit. Yeah, give me that. Whoa. Okay. There we go.
Here they come.
Omega, attack them!
Eggman robots must be eliminated.
No, let's be pacifists. I think that's the better option.
Good.
20 rings, good call. Oh, Shadow's fucking dead. What else is new? Alright. The physics work to my advantage somehow.
Annihilation.
Shadow is still deceased. Alright. Where is he? You would think he'd be back once I landed on the floor, but no. Please put me up. No, not up there. Thank you.
All right!
Annihilation. Annihilation. Fire. Annihilation.
Just like Zero in X1, he just keeps coming back. X5? You think? Until he comes back in X6 after he hit himself and repaired himself. 04 also dies. Except they...
Annihilate.
Actually, is it confirmed if Zero was brought back in ZX? Or is that just like a part of him? With, Model Z. That could have been bad if that other guy noticed me.
I'll take the level up.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Just as planned.
That was not just as planned. What are you talking about, Rouge? I fucking di- I don't want to talk about it. What the hell is happening? There we go.
Naturally.
Yeah, I have to brush up on my ZX lore, you know, about the Mega Men, which I still can't believe is a thing. I mean, I like ZX as a game. Its story is kind of though. And ZX Advent, well, I'm gonna have to replay that at some point. There is no switch over here, but I believe there are 2 on the lower level. So I should be on the lookout for that. Yeah, there's one there, but I believe there's a second one as well. Can I? Don't throw me off. No, no, put me up, put me up, put me up, no! Well, no VIP board today, boys. I know there's a way you can glitch through there, but, nah, I ain't gonna risk it. I already died twice, somehow. Oh!
Annihilate.
No!
Mission failed.
That was bullshit. That was bullshit. You can't tell me otherwise. That was bullshit.
Someone there.
Eggman's robots must be eliminated. Fire, fire! Annihilate! Fire, fire!
They use X and Zero's code to make the models. So part of them, technically.
Out of control.
No. No, not get good.
Annihilate!
I was just a victim of circumstance, okay? There was no skill for that.
Annihilate! Annihilate! Fire, fire! Annihilate! Annihilation!
I'll take it from Bureau.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate! Fire!
Heck, yeah, if I had Team Blast, maybe that would have helped.
Level up.
Good.
But yeah, they are just like Singboard. They're just assholes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get such a shitty rank. It's gonna be an E.
Excavation ready.
Fuck you.
Chaos control.
I don't want to hear it today.
Worthless consumer models. Mission completed.
Yeah, I can only see this going poorly.
I couldn't even beat Gamma or Beta.
Told you. Hopefully I can get aerial bingo on this one, because I know I missed out on that as Team Sonic. Hopefully.
Got it.
Good.
Got it.
Good.
Let's go down here.
I'll take it from here.
Alright, everybody's here. Good.
Annihilate. Annihilation.
Later!
Here they come.
Omega, attack them.
Eggman's robots must be eliminated. Fire! Fire! Fire!
Just as planned. I'll take it from here.
I was very scared when I saw that. When Rouge just appeared at that point in the level.
Annihilation.
Pinball just fucks with you so hard in this game.
Kill.
Doesn't look like we'll be able
Out
to
of all the
move
things you shouldn't trust, don't trust pinball.
Let's get moving. Bingo on this table.
Just a reminder, but
I know, but we can't work without having a bit of fun.
Good.
good.
Got it.
Please let me down. Let me down. Let me down. No! I probably could have gotten perfect bingo on that. No. Let me up. Oh, God. Please let me up. I don't want to play pinball anymore. I don't like gambling. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why? Why? Oh, thank God.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Out of control.
I'll take it from here.
We're going with the theory that ZX Advent's Model A was based on Axel. I'd like to hear your opinion. Should they have brought Axel into the ZX series? Axel? Okay. The only reason why people hate Axel is because he's technically the main character in X7, which is a shitty game.
I'll take it from
And his personality kind of sucked. I don't mind Axel as a concept, and I think it is confirmed that Axel is partly Model A in ZX Advent. That being said, the Zero series was more or less made to continue after X5.
Who would have thought it
So I think any trace of like X6 and onwards wasn't exactly what they were looking for. I just saved myself right there.
Let's change formations to sideways from here.
Whereas I think by the time they got to ZX, they're like, well, we got a lot more Mega Man games now, so why not? Also, by the time X7 came out, Zero 2 came out on that very same day of the game's release. And when you beat Zero 2, they already start dropping hints as to what's gonna happen in Zero 3. And by that point, they already have the entire story planned out for 4 games. So I think by the time they got to Zero 2, they kind of knew what they were doing with the rest of the story. And ZX, I mean, they had a lot of time for ZX. No, no, no. All right, guess I'm back here. I'll take it. Does this mean I can do perfect bingo?
It's all over if you fall.
Thanks, Rouge. Almost could have gotten perfect bingo. I was very hesitant on switching to Omega, and I think for my safety, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, that worked just fine. Fuck you. 400 rings, damn. Did I even get hit once in this stage? Oh, switch. Wow.
Ooh, Jewel? I thought so.
I don't think I knew about this.
Annihilate.
All right.
Annihilate.
Sweet.
Here they come.
Fire.
I'll take it from here. Okay.
Annihilate. Fire. Annihilate.
I really don't want to lose my rings, because that could net me a really good rank at the end, and I've already been kind of striking out in this game, let's be real.
It looks like that case is being guarded by those guys.
Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Fire.
In X80's pretty bad damage-wise, the special weapons only do half the damage X does with the same weapon, and I mean without charging up. I have not played X8, and I probably should.
I'll take it from here.
But again, I don't mind Axel as a concept, trying to breathe new life into the X series, considering that, I mean, by the time they made him, the games were... They were 6 games in, and they had to think of something to freshen up the formula, right? So having a new protagonist is not the worst idea. It's just how they handled him, gameplay and story-wise, wasn't very interesting. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. When will it end? Oh! Damn. Yeah, I ain't gonna get bingo here. It's not happening. I got one bingo. All right. No! No aerial bingo this playthrough, boys. It's over. Oh, fuck me. Well, that's a shame. I got cucked by the physics. Please let me up there. Please let me... Oh my gosh. The game is just gonna tease me one more time before I have to leave these pinball levels. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, I got a lot of rings.
I am Omega, the ultimate E-Series robot.
I had a feeling that would happen. All right, now the Robot Carnival and Robot Storm. Oh, these are actually kind of tough as Team Dark. There's one particular enemy formation that I remember fucking me up, and it's the jellyfish monsters that grab you, and they just all appear at once.
Tell me, Doctor, what was I doing? Asleep on that base? And what about my memory?
Your memory? What memory? You have no past to remember.
What?
Well, I believe our time is up. I'll see you again soon. Get them.
Wait, Doctor.
Useless, Shadow. We have to fight him.
Numerous targets detected inside perimeter. Prepare to intercept.
Wow. Okay.
Get them.
Good start. All right, I'm just gonna do this with the speed formation.
Shadow, we have to fight him.
Numerous targets detected inside perimeter.
Should have just done this the whole time.
Smash them
This
all.
is the ultimate power.
Annihilate jar, fire. Annihilate jar, fire.
I don't want blue, I want yellow.
Annihilation, eradicate,
I'll take it from here.
Give me yellow.
kill. Annihilate jar, fire.
The game is really being a dick right now.
Eradicate.
I'll take it from here.
There we go. All right, we're level 2 with Rouge, that's fine. X7 would have been better if you had X from the beginning, not to unlock him halfway through.
I'll take it from here.
I don't really care about that. Here's the thing. X7 is bad because it's Mega Man X7. It is a slow slog.
Control.
I think it's an interesting idea, hiding X until like near the end of the game. It's just that the game itself is boring. Like, I couldn't bring myself to play most of it.
I'll take it from here.
Kill. Fire. Annihilate jar, fire.
I'll take it. Level up.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilation. Fire. Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Eradicate.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, this is what I was talking about. I'm just gonna wait. Cool.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah, because when I see people complain about
Play.
X not being playable at the start, and I'm like, okay, fine, but it's also the game's way of trying to get you to warm up to the new character, considering that Axel is like the main focus now. We've already seen what X is capable of. We've already seen his character arcs in all the other games. So having focus on Axel, again, it's not a bad idea. But Axel is also like the typical hothead, and that gets pretty boring after a while. And X's character also sucks. Even if they were to make him like available from the start, if they kept the story, like literally nothing would change. That would also be pretty boring. X doesn't want to fight, but he has to. That's nothing new for X.
Unsuccessful.
the beginning.
Fire. Annihilate charge. Fire.
This is kind of my problem with the later X games, is that they don't really do much new.
Those were the easy ones.
It was refreshing to see Psyx get the Pokemon. Ah, you got him there. Yeah. Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'm sorry, by White Dragon. MVP.
A troop of sentry robots destroyed.
Almost halfway through. Yeah, the game itself is just ugh. I think the X series sort of stopped after X5.
I wonder what.
Even if X8 might be a diamond in the rough, like people say, the damage is already done with X6 and X7.
When grinding, press the B button to accelerate and use the control stick to balance.
Move the control stick left or right and press the A button to jump from rail to rail.
Can I make it? Dab!
Just watch this.
Hell yeah.
Now's the time.
And even then, let's be real, what did X6 and X7 bring to the table that was significant, aside from Axel?
Amazing.
We are heading straight for that terminal.
There's someone there.
X6 brought back Zero, which X2 already did.
The way had disappeared.
I don't know.
No worries.
Gate? Who the fuck cares about Gate, though? The Nightmare? But we already had, like, the Nightmare Virus in X5.
Use that pole to go up.
And even then, the Nightmare gimmick as a gameplay thing is not very fun. It just makes your life harder.
Let's have Shadow handle this.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot I can say aside from X series should have just died and moved on.
Be able to move on.
No problem. Let's get moving.
Yeah, because, I mean, what else did we get X related? Command Mission? But that's its own separate timeline.
I'll take it from you.
Yeah, the X series didn't really end, it just went dormant.
We're off.
The Zero series, that had an ending. But not X. It just stopped. Alright, far right?
Armored train approaching.
Don't worry about them. Just keep moving.
Alright, let's do it. Far right. Too bad I already have Team
The whale
Blast.
disappeared.
No worries.
I'll take it from
Wonder how hard the development team had to fight for the Zero series to have a proper ending. That was, well, here's the thing. The Zero series was handled by Inti Creates. And I believe, Inafune had full control over, the storyline behind the Zero series. It's just that the initial game was troubled because they weren't aware that X6 would be made and released. So that kind of fucked over what they had planned with the original Mega Man Zero. But I think it worked out well in the end. It was probably for the better anyway. But that's just me. Especially because if they went with the original idea, Mega Man Zero would have just been a one-and-done game, and well, if you know me, and you know my stance on the Zero series, you know what? No. You most likely do know my stance on the Zero series, and if you don't, play the fucking games. Okay, I was a little nervous there. Alright, we're good. Not gonna have a jump scare like last time.
Eggman's robots must be eliminated.
Skip out on that checkpoint, baby. Hell yeah.
This is the ultimate power.
Damn it. Capcom seems allergic to finality, yeah. Even Devil May Cry doesn't have a definitive ending. Although I feel like a DMC 6 is probably in the works anyway. Street Fighter refuses to die. Damn.
Piece of cake.
She took the kids, Ryu. Or some shit like that. Street Fighter lives just to fuck over Ken Masters. And they gave Zangief pants. We live in the worst timeline.
It's starting to look like a base.
Here we go.
Prepare to infiltrate.
Okay, this isn't a pit. Good. Because I just fell off.
That pole can be used to go up. Shadow, give it a try.
I went that way as Team Sonic, so I'll just use the fan.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Kill. Annihilate.
What's in here?
Level up.
Yeah, classic Mega Man. That never saw a game until 2008 with Mega Man 9, 2 years later with Mega Man 10, and then...
For that giant cannon.
When did Mega Man 11 come out?
Get in.
Like a couple of years ago or something, right? And now classic Mega Man is dormant again, but you know what? It's probably for the better. Just so they're not pumping out Mega Man games again like they
You know that
did.
you can maneuver right and left while airborne?
Do they really
Almost did
think
a
they
belly
have
flop on that rail.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
There we go.
Level up.
I'll take it from here.
Head for a wall using homing attack with Shadow as the leader. Press the A button for triangle jump. Use the control stick to change the jump angle.
Let's go up. Annihilate. Fire.
Yeah!
They were not the same team, and the team behind Zero Series loved what they were creating, and the team for X just made it to be done with that. Well,
Annihilation. High speed.
X6 was created just so they could have another X game. The series was not meant to continue after X6.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah, but with the Zero series, you get a very consistent storyline that doesn't have a main antagonist every goddamn game. And the story is actually, dare I say, really good. I mean, I know I'm biased. You all know I'm biased, but the Zero series felt like it had a lot of love put into it. But you gotta play the damn games for yourself. And if I'm gonna be honest, that first game might be a hurdle. But it gets a lot better afterwards, trust me. I want to play a Zero game now, actually, now that I'm talking about it. Doesn't matter which one, I'll play them all, even 0, 1, and 4, which I don't like as much.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Annihilator. Annihilator.
Why don't we do a lower route?
Good. Good. Annihilator. Fire. Annihilator.
Nice.
Annihilator. Annihilator.
The Edgelord and his groupies, exactly. How you doing, Blue?
Witless consumer model.
Welcome. How have you been?
I'll take it from here.
Don't fall.
Okay.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Yeah, what a team, right? We have, an Amnesiac who was supposed to die in the last game. A treasure hunter who just wants money, and a bloodthirsty robot out to kill anybody who stands in his way. I'm doing alright, thanks. Glad to know you're doing alright.
Good. 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 Good.
Speaking of Sonic, I don't know how much progress was made with, Project 06 yet.
Came in handy.
Did,
Scary.
did they finish Silver Story yet, or no? Am I making that up? Because once they finish Silver Story, I want to get on that game ASAP. Like, I don't care if the last story isn't finished, I just want to play most of it.
But still, no match.
And maybe by the time I play through all of it, the last story will be done.
Annihilation.
No! Well,
Mission failed.
that's the thing I don't like about Omega. He just slips and slides all over the place. I'm all the way back here. Oh, boy. Alright, fine. Thought it would hit a checkpoint and not be sent back here. Oh, well. That's like, what, 2 minutes I have to repeat? It's whatever. I mean, the game didn't lie. This definitely is hard mode. Again, it's not that hard, but it will challenge you every now and then.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Kill.
Just watch this.
All right,
I'll take it from
ease.
Control.
I don't need Omega. Never mind. That was Shadow who got captured. Okay.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
I'll take it from here.
Useless heaps of metal.
I'll eliminate
Nah, we'll skip
them
past
all.
them.
Good. Good.
So I may as well share this story too, since it's on my mind. Xenoblade fans hate Wario. And yes, the two do connect. So, yesterday,
Good.
pre-orders for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 were available on the My Nintendo store. There's just one problem. The My Nintendo store sucks ass.
Came in handy.
When,
Yeah, but a
people
bit
were
scary.
accessing the site to pre-order the special edition, the website was undergoing maintenance. And the only thing you would see is just a maintenance message and a PNG of Wario.
Outnumbered, but still no match.
Here they
And I
come.
think it was like this for,
Think they have a chance.
I don't know, like the whole day maybe? I think people got the game now, but still pretty funny. Yeah, what's up, Death? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Can I grab this? There we go. I don't know what that did.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
No problem. Let's get moving.
I mean, the light dash is probably the cooler way to get it, but I just don't know. Oh, that opened up that. Okay.
I'll take it from here.
I don't need a key.
Level up!
Annihilate fire.
Yeah!
It's going to be in my head canon now that Shulk and Wario are mortal enemies when I have to do the matchup in Smash Brothers.
Here! We're up!
Keep moving.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Easy does it.
Danger. Keep straight ahead.
I'll take it for cut. We're up!
Wrong one, wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. Let me through.
Annihilation.
We could put them through Hunger Games, yeah. See who wins.
Each time the bobsled takes on damage, one character is thrown off the bobsled. The speed decreases if Shadow is thrown off, and if Rouge falls off, the bobsled won't be able to jump.
Easy does it.
Approaching.
Useless heaps of metal.
I'll eliminate them all.
Well, you never get on Discord? I was legitimately busy with something. I had to write an email to somebody from a company. All right, I have a life, Hectix, okay?
Level up!
I'll take it from here.
How you doing, though, man? Welcome.
I'll take it from here!
Pick Wario when he picks Shulk in Smash. Well, all right. I mean, I do play Shulk quite a bit, so yeah. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on, now it's bobsled time. Fuck, what was the Cool Runnings line? I forgot. Doing so-so? Well, that's better than being bad.
That must be the base's control tower.
We're fine.
I'm doing all right.
Here we come.
I'm very excited to finish this game. And a little bit sad, too. But you know what? All good things must come to an end. A light speed dash here, just for fun.
Just watch this.
Look at that. This ain't gonna be an A rank. I died once.
Not taking this seriously.
Okay, at least it wasn't an E. You'd never believe it. You'd never dream that Jamaica has a blob bobsled team. Wow. Good job, me. You're doing wonderful today.
We got him!
Capture him first. Then you can have your revenge, Omega.
Affirmative.
Ready all cannons! Open fire!
The beginning of the song always pumps me up. The fight is trash, but the song, though, ooh, it's so good. I'm gonna be honest, I actually like Rouge's redesign in this game. This is the only game with this design for her, though.
I know. You be careful, please.
Whereas with her regular design, like, she's clearly made for sex appeal, even though she is canonically 17 years old. Then again, this was my first 3D Sonic game, so of course I'm biased. A blobsled? Blobslaying, sorry. Dude, imagine. Someone probably did it at some point. I know it's a game,
Man's getting offline.
but come on. You'd be surprised how many things people can lewd in media. Stop saying puke, Shadow. You're not puking. There we go.
You'll pay for this!
Blobsled sounds like what would happen if William Birkin was Mario Kart DLC. Dude. I mean, there are Nintendo Kart rumors, and obviously that wouldn't come to pass, but...
Doctor?
Maybe with mods. You could definitely mod Mario Kart 8. People have been making mods for that game. I did see Sonic 2. I liked it a lot. Probably more than the first movie. It has a lot more of what reminds me of a Sonic movie, or Sonic-themed movie, whereas the first one is just like a buddy cop film.
Shadow?
Let's go.
Ultimate lifeform data has been copied.
Things are getting a little more intense. Ooh. I'm so excited. But yeah, no, I highly recommend Sonic 2. Both the game and the movie. The game, a lot more, but both are pretty good.
Really am.
Activating balance servo.
Intense like a circus. Ha ha ha.
Detecting a frog in the vicinity.
What are you, the clown?
I'll take it from here.
Who would be the ringleader? Now you're the ringleader? Okay, who's the clown then? Don't say me,
Hurrah! Did you guys hear a
because that's the obvious answer.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here!
Yep, Baron caught that.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilation.
Still want to try getting at least one special stage as Team Dark.
I'll take it from here!
Useless heaps of metal.
I'll eliminate them all. Detecting a frog in the vicinity.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
No problem. Let's get moving.
The ice physics in 8 aren't that bad. I could see it working. Then again, there's all those Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, and I believe bobsledding is one of the attractions there.
I'll take it from here.
Detecting a frog in the vicinity.
I'll take it from here!
Easy does it.
Don't fall.
Okay.
Hurrah!
Froggy!
Ugh. Big is in this game, but thankfully you don't have to do any fishing with him. In fact, he actually uses his fishing rod to kill people.
Annihilation. Fire. Annihilation. Kill.
You wanna open up?
I'll take this.
No? Alright.
Level up.
Easy does it. I say as I don't even land on the platform. There we go.
I'll take it from here!
This is designed to use the flower's mechanism.
We'll fall down the honey cove.
Level up.
Minus gravity detected.
It's all over if you fall.
Let's go. Useless heaps of metal.
Boom.
Chaos control. This is the ultimate.
God damn it.
Level up!
There goes me using it again. Notice me. Thank you.
I'll take it from here!
I mean, freezing killing time is a pretty cool idea, but if it gatekeeps progression, I'd rather not have it to begin with. Okay. Can I go up there? No.
Should we make it fly again?
Be my guest.
I'll take it from here. Take this.
There we go. Oh. I wanted to do it as a different character, see if I get any different dialogue with Shadow.
I've never seen one so big.
The wind's taking her straight for that mushroom.
Good.
Here they come.
Omega, attack them.
No. Oh, God.
Must be eliminated.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilation. Fire.
Any level ups? One for Shadow, even though he's level 3. Great.
Annihilation. Good.
Wrong way.
Reloaded.
I'll take it from here.
Let's go.
This is a bit too much.
Rouge. Holy shit. Omega. Shit take mushroom not found. Or I'm gonna say shit take, not shiitake. I'm going to assume that's what you meant.
Annihilation. Activation ready. Annihilation.
Maybe we can grind on the ivy.
I assume if you meant to say shiitake, you would have spelt it like the right way. I'm gonna assume you meant shit take. Because that's funnier. Yeah, shit take mushroom. I lost all my rings, and I lost the special stage as a result. We'll see.
Just average.
Fair enough. All right. The answer was yes for Team Rose and no one else. But is Team Dark racist? Let's find out.
It's a swamp, so be careful. I'll take it from here.
Okay, level design.
Level up.
Here they come.
Omega, attack
Oh god,
them.
I actually have to fight him.
Robots must be eliminated.
Yeah, I do have to fight him. Damn it.
Annihilation. 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 Annihilation.
Alright, well at least I have iframes. So that's nice.
I'll take it from here. Hurrah.
I'll take it from here.
Eggman's robots must be eliminated. Annihilate.
Why did those black slugs?
Alright, Team Dark is racist.
No use. Let's check somewhere else.
Alright, confirmed. Only Team Chaotix and Team Sonic are Chads.
Hurrah.
I'll take it from here.
Which is also funny because they never fight each other in this game. So lesson learned, Team Rose and Team Dark are cringe, but Team Sonic and Team Chaotix are based.
I'll take it from here. Hurrah. Hurrah. Hurrah.
Doesn't Shadow say some racist stuff in his own game though? I mean, it would make sense, but that was Rouge who said that, not Shadow.
Hurrah.
Up to you, Rouge.
I think so.
Hurrah. Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
No problem. Let's get moving.
Shadow's also... That doesn't make it better.
It's all over if you fall.
He's still oppressing a group of people. That's still not okay.
Something.
Rouge orders Omega to attack.
There he is, again.
Wow. Omega orders Annie Nia to charge. Nia, however he says it.
It's all over as you fall.
Who does she pass the buck to? Who knows?
Do they really think they have a chance?
You sure Rouge can get an N-word pass? I don't know if it works like that. Alright. No.
There he is, again.
Feed me my fruits. How weak they must be.
But they weren't.
There he is.
Listen, I know what you were implying. Don't play me for a fool.
I'll take it from here. I'll take it.
Annihilation.
Don't try to disguise that. I know exactly what you were thinking. Doesn't matter if you didn't say it or not. I know the intention.
They have a chance. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilate activation ready. Charge.
Yeah, Team Blast would have been nice here, but oh well.
Annihilate charge.
And Shadow's level 3, so I guess that's good.
Enemies eliminated.
I knew we could do it.
Don't let your guard down just yet.
Yeah, we're still like halfway through this level.
Naturally.
I'll take it from here. Hurrah!
Flying vegetation detected up ahead.
And make very sure you read the fine text in your pass. Woolly Wolves got caught selling passes that expired after the 1800s. Can I kill this guy and open the pathway forward?
Level up.
Annihilate.
What the fuck? Where did you come from?
Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge.
No! Okay, at least it put me down here. We're fine. We are fine. Yeah, I just don't like how Omega just slides all over the place like an asshole. And he respawned, probably with all of his health.
Annihilate. Annihilation.
He absolutely did, with all of his health.
Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge.
Alright, we're fine. We are fine. Great.
Annihilation.
There he is, again.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here. Hurrah!
Whoa.
Hurrah!
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it. Level up.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Alright, I hear it now.
Now's the time.
Hey, are they trying to take us down to the swamp?
Let's go.
Yo, it's Victor. How you doing, my boy? Was there a 1-up hidden at the bottom? Yeah, right there. You guess you have to count how many vines you have to go across. Shadow and Rouge.
I knew
It's
we
a
could do
team
it.
effort. Who knows? Maybe Omega's pretty late. I mean, he can jettison Shadow and Rouge up with a fan.
Just average.
All they gotta do is hold hands and then up they go. So he can't be that heavy, right? Well, If you saw the Team Sonic playthrough, I think you know exactly what happens next.
Look, it's that hedgehog.
Wonder what the big rush is all about. Bet you those guys will end up getting in my way and making trouble.
Hey, isn't that...
Sonic!
Talk about being stubborn and full of surprises.
Long time no see, boys. Too bad you had to come all this way for nothing. We'll take it from here.
What'd you say?
Sensors locked on Eggman. Non-compliant intruders will be destroyed.
Didn't you know? We have a date with Eggman, too.
Is that so? Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
Hey, that's my line.
Yeah, they got leg strength better than Chun-Li, and they're just noodles. Noodle arms and noodle legs. They could probably do a helicopter kick with that. Who knows? There is a fan-made Sonic fighting game. I think it's called Sonic Showdown.
What was that hedgehog that looked like my twin?
Sonic's dead.
Got it. Shit!
Stop cursing! Where's Knuckles? He's very mad that I killed his friends. Alright, Knuckles, can you die? Thank you. I pissed him off so hard. He kept saying, shit, shit, shit!
Just a fake.
Come on.
Like I thought.
Mildly disappointed in the chocolate chip cookies I just had. Were the chocolate chips not as pronounced? Was like the cookie itself brittle? What were you disappointed in specifically?
Are you sure this is the right way?
Affirmative.
What's up? Something on your mind?
Well, never mind. Let's go. That blue hedgehog like me. What did the doctor say about my memory? And just who am I?
I'm gonna be real. They should have answered Shadow's past in this game and not gave us like a whole other game to do that. Can we agree on that? The taste of the cookie? I've had some pretty weak cookies before,
Happening to us?
where you taste more of the chocolate chip and not the cookie. They're supposed to complement each other, not overpower them. So,
Shadow handle this.
those are the kind of cookies I don't like.
I'll take it from here.
Knuckles sounded like he took a shit at the end.
What's going on?
Yeah.
The upside down castle is flipped
Whoa, whoa,
right
whoa,
side
whoa,
up.
hold up. See if I can get through with this.
Go. Now's the time.
I mean, Shadow is a popular character in the Sonic universe. It does make sense why he got his own game, because people love the fuck out of him. But they could have answered the whole amnesia thing in this game, because how it's handled in Shadow the Hedgehog is dumb. How about fucking aliens? Do you expect that in a Sonic game? No, well, it's there.
Take it from here.
Worthless consumer models. Annihilation. Annihilation.
Sonic spent 3 or 4 full games teasing Shadow's revival, just as be like, oh yeah, he just survived re-entry because Eggman.
I'll take it from here.
By the way those torches are lined up, it looks like...
Yeah. I mean, this game does pose a very interesting question at the end of this campaign, which we'll see after I beat Egg Emperor.
Just watch this.
But, man, it's just that the follow-up felt very unnecessary, if I could put it one way. Yeah, because the line where they explain that is 9 minutes into the final boss of Shadow's game. And from what I've seen, the final boss looks pathetically easy. I don't know, I haven't played the game for myself, I don't know if that's entirely true, but from the gameplay footage I saw, he looked pretty easy to beat.
I'll take it from here.
Step aside.
Take this. Take this. Take this.
Well, I think Sega learned from their mistakes after Shadow the Hedgehog in terms of tying a game to another character that's kind of unnecessary. I mean, there are the 2 Tails exclusive games and Knuckles Chaotix, but that was before Shadow the Hedgehog. I think Shadow the Hedgehog was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah!
I can't move.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here!
Okay, cool.
What?
That was weird. Can I grind?
I'll take it from
Thank
here.
you. Look at that speedrunner strat.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
No problem. Let's get moving.
Knuckles gets called gullible, but Shadow's willing to believe how many suspicious people know about his past. Maybe if I trust this strange man who says he knows everything about me and wants the Chaos Emeralds, I'll be able to learn about my past. Seems legit.
Eradicate.
Who would have thought it would be here? I'll take it from here! Hurrah!
Annihilate. Annihilation. Annihilation.
Here they come.
Omega, attack
Can I
them!
just ignore them?
Eggman's robots must be
in here?
eliminated. Annihilate. Annihilation. Annihilation.
Maybe this fucking alien knows about my past.
Annihilate. Annihilate. Annihilate.
Man,
I'll take it from here.
part of me really wants to play that game just to say I played it. But at the same time, like, I kind of don't, because the process of getting to the last story segment is tedious. Like, you think it's tedious in this game? No. You have to play Shadow the Hedgehog 10 fucking times instead of 4 just to get to the last story segment. Like, I haven't played 06 either, but from how it sounds, Shadow the Hedgehog is like the worst paced game ever. Because at least with 06, it's just 3 campaigns and then the last story segment. Then again, there's also a hub world in between, so maybe not.
Just watch this.
I'll take it from here.
What's with this ugly statue?
Rouge, there's a target switch. Can you handle it?
Eggman's got some serious problems.
Chaos control.
I didn't know what to do. It was just a panic button. Maybe this works, right? Yeah, it does. Now I just have to wait for this to activate again.
Now's the time.
Shadow the Hedgehog honestly does have good gun gameplay. It's just everything about how the missions are handled that is shit. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want to do the missions. I mean, you do get different pathways, but the fact that you have to start in like the same first level 10 times and some of the missions by themselves are really tedious. Like, what's the one people hate? Lost Impact, where you have to find like 35 enemies scattered across a map and you don't have a radar or a map feature worth a damn. I don't want to do that shit.
Let's jump! Let's jump!
What? Can I do it again?
Good.
Jump.
Just avoid the arc mission because it's actually legitimately bugged, and one of the enemies needs... Wait, really? So they didn't even play test that. Wow.
Small foothold in the middle detected.
There's someone there. Look out.
Is it actually possible to skip it? Maybe if you route it a certain way.
Got it.
Butcher's injured soldier left and right one stage. Next level. Hey Shadow, wanna help me out with something? Yeah, you could just decide what allegiance you want to be a part of, like at any given moment. At one point, you're destroying all the aliens in the first level and the next level. Fuck the humans. I'm with the aliens now, bitch. Yo, which one of you want to play ring race with me? Hit me up. You don't have to do it, but if you're going all hero, then you'll hit it and be forced into the wrong stage. Okay.
Inside the castle.
So you have to be very diligent about how you route it then.
Initiating interior search. Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Retractable door detected.
Ah, I see. You need to strategically go around to get pure hero. Okay. I'm definitely gonna be doing like the neutral pathways first, just because those are like point A to point B. You don't have to kill or find certain
Here
things.
they come.
Omega, attack them.
I feel like that might be for the best, just to ease into the game. Or maybe it would be best to sprinkle it out throughout the game, just so the boredom of having to find everything doesn't wear thin as much. I don't know. Again, I don't know the game by heart, or at least as much as this game, so...
Lose range of that robot with a cloak casts a spell on you.
Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll have like an open voice chat too, just because I'm probably going to be spending a long time on that game, as is. So having company point me in the right direction and just talking to people might make it more manageable.
Unpredictable. Doesn't compute. Illogical.
Chaos control.
Like, how big of the level is it? If they give you a radar, that might alleviate the problem a little bit, but they don't. At least Adventure 1 and 2 gave you a radar for the Knuckles sections, when you had to actively find something. There's one neutral ending that was a bit shocking. Is it the one where Shadow kills Eggman?
Level up.
Use the brakes and jump. B button to brake and A button to jump.
Oh,
Obstacle approaching.
I'll take it from level up.
yeah, I had a feeling. I think there's one ending where Shadow just gets depressed and Vectors is like, nah, it's okay, man.
Switch detected.
If you do the right path, you can really make the cutscenes super inconsistent. So they expect you to go one way, but you can still like keep going in different paths, and they assume that you're on a different path altogether, so the story alters because of it. Aren't some characters like straight up forgotten? Like when you do certain pathways? Because I think when you do the neutral path, like in the beginning, you get the cutscenes with the gun commander and Black Doom, but then by the end, like they're completely forgotten about because they start bringing up the Shadow Android plot, and then that starts to become the central focus, or something like that.
Compute. Illogical. Annihilation. Fire.
Omega ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Worthless consumer models.
Oh god. Let me up. Let me up. Thank you. Gun command doesn't go anywhere until you do full hero or something and get to that final boss. That's also depending if you get that final boss. Because I think depending on your actions,
It's moving.
they can be different. Like if you choose to go evil at the last second, you probably get a different boss, right?
Just watch this.
Shadow, what are you doing? Oh god, not this enemy.
Annihilation.
Some people are forgotten while others act like you've been on their side the whole time. Really?
Annihilation.
Hey Shadow, I know you killed a whole bunch of humans earlier and sided with the aliens, but we're still buddies, right? Yes.
Annihilation.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Annihilation. Annihilation. Fire. Fire.
There we go. Don't like this guy whatsoever.
Fire. Annihilation. Fire. Annihilation.
Knuckles would probably be very helpful here because he has that slam ability. Okay, that worked though.
I'll take it from here.
The unlit torches must be the key.
Unlit torches.
Annihilate. Annihilation.
Alright, that did it.
I have a bad feeling about
Shadow,
this.
what are you doing? Sums up the same nicely. Game, wow. I cannot speak for the life of me.
I'll take it from here.
The final stage has two bosses based on if you go hero or villain, but the only thing that matters is whether or not you get to that stage node or whatever. Okay.
Hurrah!
I'll take it from here. You all ready?
No.
Jump. We're gonna hit it.
Well, I did hit it and nothing really happened. One up. Thank you, Skeleton Hand. Have a good
There's
day.
another trolley. Let's get on it.
Okay. No! Alright, we're fine, we're fine. Alright, take care, Baron. Have fun with the Thousand Year Door. If you're still on after I finish, I'll raid you.
Take care of them first. I'll take it from here.
How dare you steal my rings? You could go max hero and then go full villain would be the same as going full evil path.
Danger. Steep grade ahead.
Well,
Annihilate.
you did warn me. I only have myself to blame for that mistake.
I'll take it from here.
Can you get out of there?
Annihilation. Fire. Fire.
I'll take it from here. We may be able to use triangle jump.
Thank you, Shadow.
Danger. Steep grade ahead.
Naturally.
Annihilate.
Why don't we do a lower route?
If I can get there.
Annihilation. Annihilation. Activation ready. Fire. Fire. Eradicate.
There we go. Oh, even Shadow was surprised by it. No!
Mission failed.
God damn it. What is this, Castlevania? Come on.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
Why are there deaths to be a knockback in my Sonic game? Alright, I gotta be very careful.
We may be able to use triangle jump.
Danger. Steep grade ahead.
Naturally.
Annihilate.
Let's go down.
Charge. Annihilation.
What is this, castle my asshole? Oh wait, no, I said that in Dean Bristow's voice. Sorry, I gotta say that in James Rolfe's voice. What the hell is this? Castle my asshole? What were they thinking?
I'll take it from here. Take this.
Shadow. Thank you.
Watch this.
What is this place?
Detecting 3 altars.
I guess they wanted to challenge us.
Now is not the time. So I guess... Alright, at least I don't have to do the homing attack thing, like with Team Sonic.
The ultimate power.
Just seems like an enemy gauntlet here.
What is this place?
Detecting 3 altars.
I guess they wanted to challenge us.
I guess I'm out.
Annihilate.
Wow.
Annihilation. Fire. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Rouge.
Kill.
Thank you.
Level up.
Easy does it. Don't want to fuck up again.
Annihilate.
Leave it to Omega.
Yes.
Chaos control.
Because I am not going to fight him normally on a small platform like this. It's just not going to happen.
Level up.
Enemies.
Yeah, definitely not as stressful as Team
I knew I could
Sonic's.
do it.
Don't let your guard down just yet.
Yeah, we still got Egg Storm to do, and I remember it being a bit of a pain with Team Dark.
What's wrong with me?
Everything. Alright, and then after this, 2 more stages, Egg Emperor, and then last story. We're almost there. I'm taking a bit longer with this playthrough than the others. I guess that's expected.
What do you think, Omega?
Sensors jammed. Real Eggman ID not possible.
We'll just have to find out, won't we?
What's the matter? Cold feet? Well then, here I come. Get them.
No time for messing around. Let's get ready.
Okay.
Right, you Shadow.
Smash them all.
Really?
Level up.
Alright, there's one. I was hoping for level 2 with Rouge.
This is the ultimate. Alright, sweet. Just what I was hoping for.
Any time now. Great.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
I'll take it from you.
Shut the fuck up.
Level up.
How does Eggman expect to smash you?
Then we can use the item inside to get in.
Chaos control.
I mean, the big guys could definitely squish me.
This is the ultimate power.
Well, time to wait.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, a jet to smash me. I don't know. Run into me? That's the best I could think of.
Level up.
Smash them
Annihilate.
Fuck.
Annihilator. Fire. Annihilator.
Useless pieces of junk.
Annoying little pests, aren't they?
Eliminate all Eggman's robots. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire.
Good.
Level up.
Eradicate.
Yeah, I remember this goes on for quite a bit. I'm gonna say fuck it.
Chaos control.
Smash them all! And it's just a bunch of egg pawns. Hello.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
From here.
Oh, fuck me.
Charge. Fire. Ready.
There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Justice Flag.
I only have one ring though, so I gotta be careful. Oh, fuck me.
Chaos control. I'll take it from here.
Justice Flag.
Good.
Probably not the best idea.
Annihilate.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Alright, this is fine.
Okay.
Excuse me? Why am I over here?
I'll take it from here.
Alright, good, good.
I'll take it from here.
This is the ultimate power.
This seems easy.
Time now.
Doctor, stop this senseless fight.
You underestimated us, haven't you?
Activation test unsuccessful. Minimal resistance detected.
This is only the beginning.
Justice Flag.
Good. Eggman, they're on rails. They can't do anything. More.
Chaos control.
Bucket.
This is the
I'll
ultimate
take it from
power.
here.
I don't think I can reach them. I'm gonna wait.
Annihilate. Annihilate. Charge. Fire.
Smash them all.
Naturally.
Of course.
Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Activation ready. Annihilation.
Chaos control.
I don't care. I don't want to fight him.
I'll take it from here.
Nice little earthquake he made over here. Center myself up just nice.
Don't get too excited, boys.
Those were the easy one! Hey, that actually wasn't too bad. A rank? Yeah!
Won't stop us, Doctor.
That feels good. Nah, no, this is like my, what, second playthrough? Only played it once as a kid, you know? Ah.
You fools must all have a death wish. Witness this invincible battleship built by the hands of a genius. Its power unmatched throughout the universe.
You'll regret this, Doctor. Even if I'm not real, I'm still the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Let's fucking go.
We're flying very high. We might even be at the edge of space.
Space. Did you say
Space. Oh my god, I wanna go to space. Let me go to space. Space! Space! I gotta play the Portal series again. I haven't played Portal 1, but Oh. As I was saying, I haven't played Portal 1, but I have a lot of experience with Portal 2, but it's been quite some time since I picked that game up.
We might even be at the edge of space.
space? Did you say space?
Alright, let's take it easy this time.
Here it comes! Get away from the target marker!
Annihilate.
Still no match.
Annihilator. Annihilation. Annihilation. Fire. Fire. Annihilator. Step aside.
There we go.
Level up!
Go.
I can
Bro.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here! We're on!
Come on. Come on.
Kinda wanted to go away from him, but okay, Shadow. Shadow? There you go.
Eggman's are mine. What an amazing sight.
Why so many?
Total destruction for all Eggman ships.
If you say so. Almost did.
I'll take it.
Well, there goes that key. Oh well. I probably have more chances. That wasn't me, that was Shadow. He decided to. Oh my god, I'm all the way back here.
We're flying very high.
Ah.
We might even be at the edge of space.
Space. Did you say space?
Confirmed cannons attack. Get away from the target marker. Annihilator. 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 Fire. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, let's get all the way back there now.
Okay.
I'll take it from we're on!
Come on.
This time we don't make the same mistake. I'm gonna use flying formation for that other part. Goodbye.
Come on.
At least I can get that key again.
Come on. Eggman's are mine.
Oh god.
Sight.
Why so many?
Total destruction for all Eggman ships.
Don't fall.
I'll try not to this time.
I'll take it from here! We're on!
Alright, we're good.
I'll take it from here. Come on. Come on. Now's the time.
No, 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 no. Don't you wombo combo me.
Those guys look pretty tough.
Chaos control.
Pretty tough, you say. And now we wait.
Come on. Go. Go. Go.
Let me in. Let me in.
Go.
Thank you. Alright, let's see if I can do this with Team Dart. Don't want to get too close. Damn it. Alright, I have 2 more chances.
Gunfire from fleet detected. Prepare for evasive action.
Look down!
Okay.
Ascend. Good.
I've always tried getting over to that part, but I always just fall into the abyss. I don't know why they're there if they don't do anything to you.
all Eggman's fleet weapons.
No!
Short circuit
Damn
the
it.
cannon with thundershoot runes. Annihilate, annihilate.
Thought I could be cool by light dashing up there, but, well, can't always get what you want.
Level up! I'll take it for Burrow! Burrow! Burrow!
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here! Burrow!
I'll take it from here.
Nice.
Go.
Shadow, we need you in the rocket excel!
Let's take this.
Alright!
Destroy
One down, one to go.
Is that it?
We got him!
target destroyed. Step aside. Annihilation.
I'll take it from here. Naturally.
Easy, Shadow.
It looks like that place is being guarded by those guys. Come on.
That works. Sweet.
Annihilate.
Easy does it. Oh god, I don't want to die again. I've already made a fool of myself in this stage for long enough. Please let me go up. As high as I can go?
Annihilation.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
We got it!
I'll take it from here. Naturally.
Thought that would lead to rainbow rings, but I guess not. I think it does with Team Sonic.
I'll take it from here! Level up!
Damn it. Alright, we get one more shot.
They just don't give up, do they? Just dodge them by moving up and down.
I don't think I've ever heard Shadow say any of these lines.
Descend.
Move up!
Alright, I did not know Rocket Excel could do that. Maybe it's because I'm level 3. Well, I learned something today. Never do that. I'm almost done with the stage anyway. Didn't really take that long.
Securing and preparing to land on next battleship. Annihilate.
I'll take it from here. Go.
Can I get that?
Annihilate.
I'll take it for Burrow!
Annihilate. Danger. Danger. Annihilate. Charge. Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge.
Nice.
I'll take it from here.
Kill.
I'll take it from here! Burrow! Burrow! We got it!
Let's go this way.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here! Burrow!
I'll take it from here.
Could probably Rocket Excel on that too. That might be faster.
Go. Chaos control.
They are nutty.
Naturally.
I think what speedrunners do is that they switch formations. They primarily use the Rocket Excel to go fast. But in order to maintain top speed, they switch formations, go back to Rocket XL, switch to another formation, go back, do it again. Task speed runs, like, you're gonna be hearing the same voice clips over and over and over in rapid succession. It's that crazy. All right, we can do it. We get to hear this one more time. The best special stage music in any Sonic game, except I'm probably gonna fail. I thought it crashed. Oh god. Oh god. Please. Okay, I got this, I got this. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! I didn't get to do the cool tricks, but that felt good. And I got a 1-up off of it, so oh well. Feels good hearing that song one more time, though. How hard is this gonna be? You have to hold... You hold it down.
Feeling a bit uneasy. Time to attack.
I thought that battleship was big, but this is enormous.
When I was a kid, I used to think that you had to rapidly mash it because that's what the icon looks like it wants you to do, but no, you have to hold it down.
Come on.
Eggman's robots must be eliminated.
Speed run, baby! And I can't go up there.
I'll take it from here. Level up.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to mash. It's okay, I fell into the same trap as a kid. You're not alone. But because of that, I was able to get the emerald in like 15 seconds flat with Team Rose. It was insane.
Annihilate guard, fire! Annihilate guard, fire! 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 Worthless consumer model.
Those guys look
No.
Who do they think they are?
The E2000. They're in production. I'll destroy them.
It's a little too late, Omega. We already took care of them. And we froze... Oh, excuse me. We froze time.
All detected. Tornado jump possible.
Okay.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
Let's jump.
Beat you to that by a little bit, Rouge. Just barely. Nice.
Here they come.
Omega, attack them!
Eggman robots must be eliminated.
Oh, God. Can I just do this? Yeah, that works. Just jump into him with my partners.
Annihilator, fire!
This is gonna take a while.
Annihilation!
Wrong attack, buddy.
Fire, fire! Annihilation! Fire, fire!
Okay, that works.
Annihilation! Fire, fire! Activation ready! Fire, fire!
Can't wait to fight 3 of them at once. Not really.
I'll take it from here.
Level up!
Here. Even the best man thinking that would do the job.
But that was pretty close.
Whoa, hello.
Searching for next target.
I don't know why they put a guy there. That came out of nowhere.
Yellow laser fired.
But I'm blue. That was red, not yellow.
It's the laser cannons. Look out!
All right, take care, Blue. Thanks for popping in. I'll see you if I raid Baron.
I'll take it from here.
I mean, he should still be streaming by the time I'm done, so it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But yeah, you have a good one.
Yeah.
Annihilate!
I'll take it from here.
Affirmative!
No! God damn it. Where does this put me? Alright, back here. That's not too bad. I have been screwed over by the homing attack a lot on this playthrough.
That was pretty close.
Target destroyed. Searching for next target.
Yellow laser fired. It's the laser cannons. Look out! Yellow laser fired.
I thought I could outrun that. Don't do that, got it.
Even the best man thinking that would do the job.
Bye, Omega.
That was pretty close.
Oh, you can move, asshole.
This weather could be an omen.
You're thinking too much, Shadow. What? You too, Omega?
Sensing strong magnetic field. Magnitude off the scale.
Sonic is better than Shadow confirmed? I don't know.
Yellow laser.
Oh, God.
Annihilate.
Someone there.
Charge. Annihilate. 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 Kill. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Come on. There we go. Can't do the easy peasy shortcut. Oh well.
Annihilate.
Alright, jump over and then grind.
I'll take it from here.
There we go. Oh, no. Fuck him.
Chaos control.
Sometimes you just don't feel like fighting.
Locate fan switch and activate.
Oh, right there. I like how there's numbers as you pass. So like right now we're on number 4, or I guess battleship number 4. It's a neat detail.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, I see what I have to do here. No! Oh my.
Mission failed.
Nice. Thank you, Harry, for the raid. How are you doing?
What the hell is this?
Exactly, Dante. What were you playing?
Thinking that would do the job.
But that was pretty close.
Target destroyed. Searching
I'm doing all right, thanks. Silent Hill 1. Ooh.
incoming.
AKA the game with the guy with your username. Minus the 2000. That came out in 1999.
Weapons detected. Incoming. Yellow laser.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
I'll take it from here.
Well,
Charge. Annihilator charge.
guess I have to fight again.
Annihilator charge. Annihilator charge. Annihilator charge. Annihilator charge. Annihilator charge. Kill.
Level up.
Rouge. 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 Thank you. I'm gonna go turn a fan on. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Oh my god, I hate the summer. I kind of want to replay Silent Hill 1. I like that game a lot. I mean, 2 is probably still my favorite just because I like the psychological horror aspect of it rather than the cult stuff they do, but both games are very solid. I just think 2 is like more my speed.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
All right, speed run.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate charge, annihilate charge, annihilate charge, kill. All that exists in Omega's brain, his circuit brain, is destruction. That's it.
I'll take it from here.
Murder everybody.
I'll take it from here. Hurrah! Hurrah!
Annihilate. Annihilate charge. Fire. Fire. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Fire. Fire. Annihilation.
There you go. All right.
Take it from here.
Worthless consumer models.
Okay, good. Maybe I need Rouge after all. Oh no, I can get it up here. Fuck me. Well,
Chaos control.
I thought I could skip that whole section. But nope. Should have kept Rouge, because she can fly. And that's just me being a dumbass. But what else is new?
I'll take it from here.
Alright, let's do this the right way.
Hurrah!
Looks like we have to activate all 3 switches.
Hurrah!
I can throw ring bombs. Cool.
Something intense is about to happen.
No shit, Shadow.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
Well, no shield for me. How do you guys get there before me?
I'll eliminate them all.
Ah, great.
Annihilate. Annihilate charge. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
It's bound to work. Nice.
Level up. I'll take it from here. Hurrah!
Annihilate.
One guy, they're gonna throw two, and then they're gonna go throw three at me later on.
Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilation. Annihilate. Charge. Activation ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it.
Annihilation. Fire. Fire.
And of course I missed.
Annihilation. Fire. Fire. Annihilation. Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilation. Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire.
Easy does it. Easy does it.
Fire. Fire. Annihilation. Fire. Fire.
Okay, good. There's one. Two more.
Annihilation.
Gauntlets, I should say.
Omega, attack them!
Eggman robots must be eliminated.
I don't know, because only the power formation can deal any damage to them. I mean, Team Blast is the obvious solution, but you don't want to waste that, because I know I have to fight more of these guys, like, immediately after this one.
Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire.
Can I stun him? No, I cannot stun him. So yeah, this is pretty much the only way you can really do it.
Fire. Fire. Annihilation. Fire. Fire. Annihilation. Fire.
Okay.
I'll take it from here.
What, Thunder Shoot? No, I don't think so. But, I'm gonna use my no-no move.
Think they have a chance?
Chaos control!
Nice.
Level up.
It's happy day for Rouge, because she got all of them, and not Omega, but there's a checkpoint here, so he'll be level 3.
Enemies eliminated.
I knew we could do it.
Don't let your guard down just yet.
Final stretch, and I'm almost 10 minutes in this stage, goddamn.
Yellow laser fired! It's firing the red laser!
Damn it, I can't dab.
It's firing the red laser! Blue laser!
So many lasers. Dab on the haters. There we go.
What a waste.
Total of 12 lasers. Better stay frosty.
Roger. 4 laser cannons detected.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it in time, so here's what I usually do if I feel like I'm going slow.
We're up!
Don't fuck with it.
I'll take it from here.
It's not exactly climactic, but it's safe. Yeah, I don't think Thundershoot affects him, though. The bosses are designed in a way that works with all the formations, but some of them aren't. What is going on with my internet? Wow. Are we okay? 800 frames dropped. Maybe it didn't like that laser.
Power balance adjustment needed.
Okay, at least it's on E rank. 2.5 hours. Wow, this is taking longer than I thought. But I am going to do the last story segment. That's only like 20, 30 minutes. All right, well, this should be more or less the same.
Okay, no more games.
Intercept mode complete.
The end of the line, Doctor.
Enough of this! Shadow! Rouge! Omega! Time to meet your maker! I'll show you what real evil is!
This is it. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Level 2.
Level up.
Annihilate. Annihilation.
Probably want to get rid of the cannons.
Annihilation. Annihilation.
That should do it.
Get from here.
No. Oh, God. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll take it from here. Give 'em all you got.
Dr. Eggman.
Maybe if I can freeze time, I could do more damage. Let's see how good this goes.
Had enough yet?
Yeah, wow! Holy shit. Alright. Okay, Team Dark's, Team Blast is kind of dope. I didn't know you could melt him like that, Jesus.
Thanks for the treasure, Doc.
What background noise? Oh, yeah. Eggman? Nah, he's gone.
Destroyed.
Now let's find that secret treasure.
Prepare to destroy immediate area.
Hey, Omega, did I ever tell you that Shadow is a robot and... Oh, never mind. Good luck.
You know about cloning. The original must exist somewhere.
All this for what? Nothing? I might as well go look for that Master Emerald, since that irritating echidna's here.
Something's never changed.
What are you saying? What else is that thing?
What do you mean something's never changed, Shadow? You have amnesia. You shouldn't remember. Well, there we go. That's the last one. Oh. Banger track, by the way. I'm gonna use the bathroom while you can listen to this, so that way I don't have to put up a BRB screen and the game just progresses. So Shadow sure is a clone, I guess. This Shadow? I don't know. Is he? All right, I'll be right back. Enjoy the song. It's called This Machine. All right, I'm back. Omega seems to think so. Yeah, I mean, I do like how this kind of poses the question, is this the real Shadow? Because if you remember, in Adventure 2, he fell to Earth. So he either turned to space dust from just falling at a high velocity, or I don't know, maybe his body parts are scattered all over the place. But no, spoilers, he's the real Shadow from Adventure 2. But that was a fun playthrough. A little tedious. The answer is that he just hit the ground and lost a few rings. That's... Hey. Well, no. Sonic characters don't take fall damage. Well, then again, he was in his super form, so his rings were draining to 0. I don't know, maybe the heat killed him after? All right. I don't know which of the team songs are my favorite, because I like all of them. I don't know, you know what? That's a question I don't want to answer. Because I like all of them. All right? We're just gonna leave it like that. Defeat last evil. All right. So we shall. $100 on everybody. All right, but where is this last boss, you might be wondering? Go to the right a little bit, and then there you go. I don't think the game tells you, which is very weird. But whatever. Let's see what Omocho has to say.
I think I see the silhouette of the real villain.
I wonder who it could be. All right. We didn't come all this way for nothing. Let's do it.
Then who was it? Who locked you up here for trying to conquer the world?
It was...
All living things kneel before your master.
Also, this transformation sequence somehow is longer than the loading times in Sonic 06. It's like 43 seconds or something. But yeah, Metal Sonic is back from Sonic CD, I guess. I don't know if he made another appearance in other Sonic games. Well, I mean, he was a playable character in Adventure 2. He was a skin in Adventure 1. But I mean, in terms of story, I think CD was his only appearance before this game. I love this design for Metal Sonic so much. It's so cool.
So that's Metal Sonic?
It's useless! Metal Sonic has combined your data with the power of chaos and is super strong! We can't defeat it! Ah, if only we had the 7 Chaos Emeralds!
That's bullshit. Team Rose should have them all.
What's this? But how? Even with the Emerald's power, our chances for victory are slim. It would take a miracle.
Just leave that to me, Doc.
Sonic, no! I'm going with you too!
Tails, you can count me in, too. Knuckles?
Okay, guys. We'll buy you some time. That way you can use your superpowers.
Okay, then. Let's get ready to do this. We'll show that creep the real superpower of teamwork!
Jesus Christ, Sonic. That's the cheesiest line in this whole game, without a doubt. Alright, final boss time, boys! Let's do it.
You're the one pretending to be Sonic.
So if I remember correctly, don't use speed formation ever.
I can't believe you would do such a thing.
So how this fight is gonna work is you're gonna switch between the different teams after each phase. And within each phase, he's gonna have more attacks. So it's gonna be very tame for Team Rose because, well, they're the easy mode. Yeah, they shouldn't be too bad right now. So then after this, it's gonna switch over to Team Chaotix and then Team Dark, and then finally Team Sonic is gonna give him the coup de grace.
I'll do my best.
There we go.
We're done. You guys ready?
It's gonna get a little bit harder here. I want to get my team members up to level 2, I think.
Transformation isn't quite complete yet.
Incomplete. Freak.
Now's the time to strike!
You're all useless now that I've copied all your data.
Good.
Here we go. Got it.
Here we go. Rah, rah,
That works.
rah, rah.
Oh! Of course he switched over.
Here we go.
Can I get more level ups from here? I am getting away. Alright, that attack, you want to be very careful because he will imprison you. And much like the goldfish robots, not goldfish, the jellyfish robots, yeah, it'll trap you. So what I'll do is probably use Team Blast to get him out. I think that'll work. It did damage him.
Here we go.
Here we go. Rah, rah. Rah, rah.
I'll take the lead.
Here we go. Rah, rah.
If you're gonna fight this into speed formation, you have to homing attack onto him, and it's kind of buggy. I would not advise doing it. Just stick to flying and power, you'll be fine.
Here we go. Rah, rah.
We're almost done here! Now it's up to you!
This victory shall soon turn into despair.
Annihilation.
Consuming power of others at your own will. And that's supposed to make you tough?
New target acquisition. Metal Sonic.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilation.
Okay?
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
Oh god.
Analyze his weakness and select the most effective.
Shit, this isn't good.
Hurrah!
Give me Omega. Give me Omega.
Hurrah!
Okay, good.
Annihilation. Fire, fire. Annihilation. Fire, fire.
I'll take it from here.
I should play it safe. I'm out of rings. Yeah, this isn't a good spot to be in.
Annihilate.
Good.
Fire, fire.
No, Omega, please.
Annihilation. Fire, fire.
Whew.
Sonic, we're counting on you.
How appropriate to have a robot overlord rule a robot kingdom.
Well, I think you know how this goes. Ah, damn, no Super Tails or Super Knuckles. They only get these bubbles. A little disappointing, but honestly, the final boss fight, it's kind of cool. I like this a lot. And the song that plays, ladies and gentlemen, What I'm Made Of by Crush 40. Alright, once you get Team Blast, use it. This is the only way to damage him.
Tails, you can do it!
Can you hear me, Sonic? Regular attacks are useless now. Attack using Team Blast. Shit! I'll crush you.
Bring it on, bitch.
Here we go! We have to counter the battleships he throws with power! Knuckle, show him your powerful punches, okay? Don't hold back anything! Ready anytime! Here we come! You all ready?
Of course!
We're with you until the end! You actually thought you could defeat me by transforming into a monster? Here we go!
Got it!
Here we go! Ready anytime!
Alright, I think I have to do this 2 more times. I believe it's 5 Team Blast to take him down.
Everyone wants their ring count! Won't be able to use super transformation if you lose all your rings!
Got it. Shit!
Okay?
Here we go!
Leave it to me! Dave!
Want to grab those rings. I'm doing pretty good on my ring count, but better to be safe than sorry.
Here we go! Ready anytime!
Alright, one more should do it.
Man, he's tough!
Invincible!
It's not over yet! Let's show him what we're made of!
Alright, you're done. Not the hardest final boss in the world, but for me as a kid, I didn't know what to do, so I died quite a couple of times, but damn it, I still love this fight.
I am the
That was pretty tough. Too bad it's all over. For you!
Let's see what I got. Ah! Was I not fast enough? Oh well. What a loser. Well, you just can't accept defeat. I'll take a B rank.
It's no use. But why can't I defeat you?
Because we're Sonic Heroes. Anytime you want a rematch, just let me know. I'll be waiting.
Hey, Sonic, wait up! Sorry to leave like this, but I can't let my Sonic get away. Good luck,
Sonic sure has his hands full.
I guess I'm out of here too. I think I'll go hunt for someone else's tree.
She never gives up, does she? Oh, no, you don't.
Wait! Guess that's it for this case.
Guess so.
But what about our money?
Man, I almost forgot! That slime ball!
Still gotta break his knees.
All right! Our next adventure awaits us, so there's no time to waste. Yeah! We're Sonic Heroes!
Oh man, that felt so good. Eggman, I don't know how you can even do this. Meanwhile, Metal Sonic's the real Sonic. How could I lose to the other Sonic? This is what you get, you fucking monster. Man, this. In spite of all of its flaws, I still love this game. It has a close connection near and dear to my heart. It's a part of my childhood that no one will ever take away from me. And while it's not my favorite Sonic game, it's not even my favorite 3D Sonic game, I have a lot of respect for it for what it did for me as a person and as a Sonic fan. Hell, maybe without this game I wouldn't be a Sonic fan. That probably is an overstatement, but I don't know, man. I played the fuck out of this game growing up. And even as an adult, I still enjoy myself. Also, goddamn, this song, Rush 40, killing it. I mean, you heard the final boss theme, and that's aces, but this, also one of their best. Yeah, but I am gonna miss this playthrough. It's exactly what I needed. And you know what? I'm glad I did it. I don't regret a single second of this. I'm definitely gonna look back on this fondly, because this is my time capsule of memories right here. Like, again, I don't care what people say about this game. I did this for me. And if you enjoyed this playthrough from start to finish, I appreciate you listening to me and my mad ramblings. But it was a fun ride. As for what's next, well, Sonic's gonna be put on hold for the time being. I do have more Final Fantasy X to do. I don't know. I have a lot of games in my queue that I've been planning to do for some time. And I think I'm done with the distractions for now. It's about time I focus on those. God, the song is so good. What do you got to tell me? Get all A ranks? Yep. You know what? I might do that on my own time just to try out super hard mode. I don't count on it, because it's going to be very tedious doing that. But who knows? Maybe one day. I did it with Sonic Adventure 1, and I don't have as much of an attachment to that game as I do this. But, yeah, that's gonna do it for today. And for Sonic Heroes as a whole. I'm sad now. I'm genuinely sad now. I don't want this game to disappear from my life. But you know what? Every meeting is followed by a parting. You too, Harry. Thanks again for the raid. It's always a pleasure to have you. Yeah, that's what the Happy Mask Salesman once said, but how long that parting is up to you, so maybe in the near future I'll pick up this game again. I mean, I definitely will. It still means a lot to me growing up, in my teenage years, as an adult, hell, maybe even as an old man. If there's one game I want on my deathbed, it's gonna be Wind Waker, not this game, but I wouldn't mind this as well. What am I saying? I'm just gonna go find someone to raid and call it a night. I'm just sad. Baron, he's playing Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, so we are definitely gonna go raid him. I don't know if I'm gonna do more Final Fantasy X immediately after. We'll have to see about that. Because I got plans for something else that is gonna be fun in its own way, but also painful. I think I'm gonna do that next. I'm not entirely sure though, but we'll see. Let me just go type in the name of our good old friend here. Alright, and with that said, thank you again, everybody who stopped by throughout this entire playthrough. And I'm happy I could finally get the chance to share this game with you all. It means that much to me. But, as per usual, have yourselves a fantastic night, stay safe, and take care. Ciao.